So I got a nice race for y'all today. I know what y'all thinking, Brood. You got that bonnet on your head, my G? Yes, yes, yes. This is when everybody's asleep. And right before I go to bed, that's when I get on and try to get a few hours in terms of practicing and getting better at this sim racing that I told y'all it's a journey that I'm on. And right now, that's my guilty pleasure, man. I don't do much, but what I do, especially right now, I do play a lot of sim racing games. So you got to give your boy a pass. But anyways, this is usually not one of my favorite tracks, y'all. I gotta be honest with y'all. But in reverse, it might be one of my favorites, to be honest with y'all. And your boy's just gonna be 100. Now, the strategy with this daily, of course, you have to use hard. And in this race, I decided to go with hard out right now. You could use medium as well, but you have to switch it back to hard. So I decided to say, you know what? I'm just gonna skip all that and just use hards all the way through. The next strategy is you gotta manage your fuel because you're gonna run short of fuel. So if you're doing this strategy like I decided to do, just go with hards and not switch out, you might have to manage your fuel a little bit. And I decided to use the short shift, which I learned is a good way to save fuel in Gran Turismo 7. So you're gonna notice me short shifting a lot in this game. That's because I'm trying to save as much fuel as possible. You're going to see how it pays off later in the race. Now, the reason why I brought this race to y'all is because I started off good. I was in top 3, of course, but I made a huge mistake. You're going to see a major crash, but we're not going to get into that right now, of course. Right now, I'm in second place. Someone just went to the pit and switched off to mediums because I think he started off in hards. So remember this spot right here? This spot right here? Remember this the next lap, y'all, all right? So I'm trying to put some pressure on this player right now, man. And he got the Mazda. That Mazda is so fast on the straight, y'all. I don't even waste my time. I try to catch up or make up my times in the corner. But on the straight, I just give it up. I gotta be honest with y'all. I just give it up. Now, I finally caught up with him a little bit, and I ain't gonna front y'all. I'm still trying to figure out how to configure these buttons on this wheel. If y'all got any idea, please put it in the comment section. Now, I know he made a mistake, and I'm pushing. I'm trying to put some pressure on him. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, yo, Brute, you can't push too hard this early because you're trying to save that fuel. Now, I did take him over right here, but if you notice right here, I'm still short shifting. Because I'm trying. I know he want to take over. So my strategy is, of course, try to get him in front. And then I could use his slipstream. And then I could start back to short shift to save some fuel. So you notice he kind of got the inside on me. And I'm going to slow down and let him get his, of course, around the corner. I know I could get close enough so I could use that slipstream. And then guess what? I'm starting to short shift again. And you notice I'm not losing that much time. Now, this strategy was working really good. Look at it right here. It's working to perfection until I enter this tunnel right here, man. And guess what? I feel the slipstream kind of pulled me right into the wall, and I lost total control of the car. It wasn't responding to what I was telling it to do. I was so mad right here. I was like, my race is ruined. But you know what? I ain't never gonna give up. Now all I see is an opportunity for a YouTube video. Now they did give me a little, you know what I mean, 0.5 penalty. It's all right. 0.5 penalty, you're not feeling it that much in this race. I have to be honest with y'all. You're not feeling it that much. Because of the strategy, it gives you so much opportunity if you perfect the strategy, man. All right. And now it's on. So you know I'm gonna serve the little 0.5 on the chest. It's alright, man. Ain't nobody really that close to really do that much damage. So it is what it is. I took it on the chest and now I'm in pursuit. Now, of course, I'm gonna skip forward a little bit. Now, the biggest challenge for me is now that I'm in the back, is to kind of stick with the strategy, y'all. I'm still on the same strategy of saving my fuel because I don't want to go to the pit. So I'm short shifting every time. And guess what? I'm going to lose a position because of it, man. And that's just something I had to take, man. I just got to stick to it like, Brute, you can't go crazy yet because if you go crazy too soon, you're going to have to save fuel later. Either or you run out of fuel, man. So I still have to stick to it. So yes, I'm still slowly driving am saving my fuel, short shifting every chance I get, and still trying to be competitive at the same time, in hopes of a lot of these players having to go to the pit. That's what I'm banking on right now. I'm banking that a lot of people out there, a lot of these players on the track, is not running the same strategy that I am right now. And it's very challenging. Trust me, it's challenging. I want to go right now. I want to go, but I just can't. I held that position for the entire lap, and here we go, approaching the tunnel of doom again. Now, this time I'm being a little bit more careful. I gotta be honest with y'all. I'm not rushing it. I'm being careful. I don't want to crash again. And guess what? Somebody hits the wall. Yes, and then I got a spot up. Now I'm in 10th place. One step at a time, man. Patience. Patience is key. And I think I might have just barely stepped out of bounds, and I got a next penalty, man. Oh my God. Come on, GT7. Again, you're not feeling that heavy, and I gotta wait till the next lap to serve that penalty. So ain't nothing really happened for that entire lap, and now I'm coming around to serve that penalty. And now I see someone really close behind me, and I see an opportunity. I'm like, guess what? He takes me over. I could possibly get in that slipstream and then start short shifting again, which will help me save some more fuel. Remember, it's all about sticking to the strategy by any means necessary. I'm really confident in this section of the track, so I knew I could stay close enough to get in a slipstream so I could short shift and be just fine. Especially with all these corners, I could get away with short shifting a lot as well, right? So again, it's all about the strategy, all about saving fuel, because you ain't gotta really worry about tires, especially if you're running hards. But even mediums, you ain't gotta worry about tires either way. That's why I think they made it mandatory that you actually have to use hards. Now again, it's all about short shifting, all about trying to get that slit. So I noticed I was kind of losing some ground right here and kind of getting out of this slipstream race. So I had to rev it out a few times to try to catch up, to try to make up that ground, of course. We can't completely lose him because it's not going to help us with the strategy. The strategy is all about saving fuel. The easiest way to save fuel is within that slipstream right there. Now on this stretch, I noticed, yeah, I'm still losing some ground. Around this time, I was starting to look at my fuel and start thinking like I could probably go all out. Me choosing the spots when to save fuel, man. So you notice I'm full barring right now. I can't afford them to just, create that distance between me and them. Even if they're running mediums right now, I still want to be close enough to take full advantage of it, of course. Now, reaching this corner, I gotta take my time here. I already got some penalties in this area, so now I gotta be more careful with everything, trying to stick as close to them as possible. Now I'm trying to push it a little bit more. Now I'm trying to go all out, trying to be as competitive as possible. At the end of the day, trying to put a little bit of pressure on him. Got around him, he had to serve his little penalty. I'm sure he'll be just fine. And I love this track in reverse. I have to say that again. I love this track in reverse, y'all. I hate it the original way, the normal way, but in reverse, for me, this is by far one of my favorite tracks. So as we're getting closer, now I'm starting to think, should I really go back to the strategy of saving fuel, man? I know it's going to be close right now, but I still think I need to save some more fuel. And you know what? I'm going to wait until after we bend this corner right here. This is a nice little tricky corner, and I should make up some time because I usually do pretty well on this corner. And then I'm going to start short shifting to save fuel again, y'all. And here we go. I know, man. I know I had to stick with it. I had to be disciplined. This is why I really, really enjoyed this race. For real, I enjoy this track and this daily, which is surprising for me, to be honest with y'all. In fact, I actually wrote this off until my guy Gambit was like, yo, they're using GT4 cars, so it should be good, and they got a nice strategy to it. So I came and tried it, and trust me, I've been having fun ever since. So someone else went to the pit, and now we at 8th place. Slowly but surely we getting up there, okay? My strategy is somewhat working right now, And again, I'm trying to be as careful as possible because somehow when I reach around this area, someone always hits something, and I just give him a little love tap right there to try to help him out a little bit. That was my bad, my G. I think I had some dirty tires coming out of the dirt to the right side. And no harm, no foul. I didn't mean to do it. It was just my bad, my bad. Okay, sometimes you gotta live with stuff like that. Now I'm going on the inside for a little attack, but I was like, you know what, Brute? This could be a perfect opportunity right now. It's a nice little train. Pause. Okay, pause. It's a nice little train right here. So this is the next opportunity for me to save some more fuel. A line of cars, and Brute ain't that busy, and I'm really hoping that a lot of them still have to go into the pits, and I'm here keeping up with them, which is a plus for me. Now, what I like with the Ferrari as well, man, the Ferrari on the hards feel really, really good, y'all. I gotta be honest with y'all. I ain't gotta worry. I ain't gotta come on that accelerator gingerly or anything. Oh my God, I just gave him the next love tap right there. I think he probably cut in a little bit too soon. My bad. I don't know if that's my bad. Let me know in the comment section if that's my bad, but I ain't gonna front with y'all. Your boy kept on going. I kept on going. I didn't think it was all my fault. I think he kind of didn't leave room for me to come in there. It's not like I really dive bomb him or anything, but let me know your thoughts. I'm always open to being wrong. Right now, I'm in the process of learning now. Notice my fuel. It's right at the edge. So I'm like, you know what? I could actually go in, and guess what? All of them went into the pits. Like, yes, my strategy is about to pay off. All this patience, all the short shifting, not pushing it to the limit. Now I could actually go in. Oh, and I just barely touched the outside there, but I'm all right. I got my radar on to make sure I keep the closest guy in sight. Okay, now I'm locked in, man. I'm just trying to go in, trying to take everything as smooth as possible. I already made one mistake. I cannot afford to make any more mistakes in this race at all. I already made one. That's too much already. That's too much. To know where I came from that crash, it's time to lock in because trust me, they are on the chase. Now I'm trying to keep an eye on the person behind me as well as monitor multiple things. And please, if y'all got any tips when it comes to configuring these buttons on this wheel, can y'all help your boy out? Can y'all help your boy out? I'm really struggling because sometimes I got big ass hands, okay? I got big ass hands. I accidentally press some of the buttons and I'm messing with the brake bias and stuff like that. I'm not trying to mess with it on purpose. A lot of times, if y'all go back and check the race, y'all gonna see me adjusting the brake bias. And more often than not, it's by accident, and then I'm coming and readjusting it to where it was before. I tend to lose a lot of time with stuff like that as well. In the beginning, I used to mess with my fuel consumption by accident as well, but we on to the race and we on to that final stretch. Now I know I cannot catch up to first place, but if I didn't get in that crash, I can't help but think, where would I have been? But I'm still not gonna mess with me thinking or feeling really proud about this race and being able to maintain this position right here. So you see right now, man, we barely got any fuel left as we about to go across that finishing line, y'all. And I ran the strategy to perfection. Look at the hype, look at the excitement, y'all. I ain't on front with y'all. This felt really good. Ain't nothing could replace that feeling of using that strategy to perfection, y'all. Trust me on that, man. And here are the results right here. Your boy in second place, dropping all the way to 10th. And in some part of the race, 11th. But because I had that strategy, I was able to hold a pole position at the end of the race, y'all. This is one of my favorite experiences I had in a good minute. And I ain't gonna front with y'all. I'm having so much fun with this game, man. Now, if y'all could help me and give me some tips, I am still working on getting the Discord going right now. I'm trying to let someone create a logo for me right now so I could get that Discord so we could actually create or start a racing squad, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about that. Y'all gonna see probably in the next video. By the next video, I should have that Discord up and going. Let me know your thoughts. And I am looking for help to try to get better and better at this game. I just hit B. Hopefully, I can maintain that throughout the week. It varies. Sometimes they get into some crazy bumper cars race. That's why I'm trying to get to that more experience level where people could race with a little bit more, you know what I mean? Just being a little bit more careful. So here it is, man. 2 spots up, second place. Let me know what y'all think about the video. Y'all know it's your boy Sim. First time to the channel, like, share, subscribe. All best one till next time. Be safe out there, y'all. Peace.